Hi guys, it is currently 1 o'clock in the morning, December 19th, 2019, and it is the 5-year anniversary of when Daxon and I started dating. Um, there are so many stories, so many videos that we want to record in the future. I know a lot of you guys are probably like, why are you recording a video on your anniversary? We've been busy, and we're getting sick if you can't tell, which is completely normal for this time of the year. We made it all through October, November without getting sick, and I was like, oh, we're gonna make it to the end of the year. But no, we're starting to get sick, and I just hope that it doesn't like last into February, like last year. We got sick in November and stayed sick until like late February of this year, and it was just like, this is our life now. Just sick forever. Um, but yeah, 2019 has been a rough year. And I think today is very, very important day, and I'm trying not to get too emotional because I am sick and I do not want to have breathing issues. um, in less than 2 weeks, my mom wants me out of the house, so I don't know where I'm gonna be going, where we're gonna be going. We might be staying with Daxon's family temporarily, or his aunt and grandma, or we might be able to stay here for a little bit because Daxon and I are planning on moving to a new city end of January, before Valentine's Day, hopefully. Um, that seems so weird to say. And we finally settled on a wedding date, October 23rd, 2021. Um, I'm overwhelmed. There's a lot of planning that goes into a wedding, and I don't need to be stressed worrying about that right now, but I am. I've been planning that day for a very long time, and it's weird. Having been in a relationship with someone 5 years, I think my longest relationship before Daxon was 3 years. So, um, and we do want to do a story time with him one day, just to talk a little bit more in personal detail about where we were both mentally 5 years ago. We were not in good places. I was currently in a very bad relationship, and Daxon and I, he had just gotten out of a bad relationship, and there's so much personal stuff. I'm like, I don't know if I want to talk about that, but I was associates with that person that he was dating, and he was kind of using me to get back with him, I guess. I had promised to try to get them back together, and then accidentally fell in love with him. And that's basically the story. We accidentally fell in love. I don't know. It's not like I was in a relationship that, as far as I was concerned, was okay. I was content. It was just like, whatever, I'm gonna probably be with this person for the rest of my life. I'm not happy. I don't want to be with him, but we've known each other nearly 8 years, and it's just like, we're gonna be together forever. Oh well. Jackson, I think as far as that person that I was with was concerned, he was just another infatuation, which didn't happen often. I think I had a lot of fangirl crushes on my friends, and then they just died off, and but he made the mistake of going, yeah, let's have this relationship with him, third wheeling, and it didn't work out. It didn't work out. He started getting even more angry and mean and abusive when he realized that I was starting to see how much of a piece of shit he was, And he started blaming Daxon for me seeing it, and a lot of it was because of Daxon. But Daxon really did save my life. He saved me, and he saved our littles, because for the longest time they had gone dormant as a result of the abuse that this person I was with was putting us through, and it was a bad relationship. 3 years of my life that I don't remember. I don't even remember 2015, which was the year that I spent with both of them. But as of January 11th, 2016, it's just been the Risen Eclipse system and us. I think the best thing that ever happened was him finally letting me go, because the hardest thing is trying to make two people happy. One that you, I think I just given up because I'm like, okay, I'm content. I'm not happy, but I've been with him so long, and I'll just have to learn how to be happy. I was happy up until the point that I realized that I wasn't, and I know that doesn't make sense, but I had been with this person so long that I just thought this is my normal. This is how I normally feel. This is what happiness is, I guess. And then I met Daxon, and he, not only kind of shined light on some of the abusive stuff that was going on and all the gaslighting and everything, but he really showed us how to be happy, and he really took to our littles. He really took to Rose, and I think, like, I knew. I still have our messages, just back and forth. We would talk to each other, and then I want to talk about that with him. The night that I told him that I liked him, the night that I was like, hey, I know I'm in a relationship with someone who's kind of your friend. They were associates. They went to school together, and that's kind of how Daxon fell into our life. But I'm really glad that he did. And for the longest time, I hated myself for falling in love with him, because I felt like I'd ruined a perfectly good relationship that I'd been in for 3 years. But I think only just recently am I starting to remember a lot of the bad things, and realizing that that person was just not a good person in general. Like, it wasn't just like us not really being compatible. He was just a really bad guy. And I'm really glad to be away from him, with somebody who doesn't just talk at me, scream at me, just hitting. I'm glad to have somebody who understands our mental health and doesn't make us seem like we're crazy. Somebody who actually wants to be a better person for us. And uh yeah. I don't mean to eavesdrop. Sorry, you just started talking about him, and I don't like him. Anyways, yeah, okay, so, hi guys, it's a little bit of Damien. Daxon is honestly the best thing that's happened to our system, and I dislike, I don't even want to call that pig a man, but I don't like men for various reasons. They haven't given us a lot of reasons to trust them growing up. And then we met Daxon, and I fucking hated him. I hated him, but that was because Tom was mainly out a lot. Tom's kind of an asshole, and he still is, but for some reason he's grown on Katie, and I don't know. I don't even want to touch that topic. He's not a bad guy. He's just got what is it? Antisocial personality disorder. One of those. I don't know. But he's tough to love. But so are we. Like, Katie's got BPD, and I'm kind of an asshole, but in a different way than Tom. He's a rude boy. He's got anger issues, and he's very, very selfish. And this video isn't meant to talk about all the bad things about our partner system, but Daxon's a good kid, and even though it took me nearly 4 years to warm up to him, he's grown on me too, I guess. I trust him enough not to fuck up, and I trust that he's good with the kids, which is really all I can ask for, compared to the other idiots. And he listens for the most part. He is very stubborn. Yeah, he's got a lot of shortcomings, but that's because he's 5'6". So yeah, he makes a lot of stupid puns, and he quotes a lot of song lyrics. He's got his own weird little brand of humor, but it's really endearing. And if there's anybody that I would want to, unfortunately, spend the rest of my life with, at least 2/3 of this relationship's good. Kitty's with Tom and Jack and Daxon. For those of you who are like, what? 2/3? How do you math that? Jack's a whole nother story. Haven't met him. I mean, I know he exists, but he hasn't gotten on my bad side. You know, there's no reason for me to be out. He's good at calming the system down. He's good at helping calm her down and take care of her, which has always been my job. So I don't mind letting him help. Daxon does an okay job. No, Tom doesn't do very good with Angel, but a lot of us still have a lot of work to do, a lot of warming up. I'm glad that my best friend has found someone in their system. Sam is a good kid. I didn't think there was anybody else as socially awkward as Katie, but I think that's why Constantine's so in love with him, because he's such an awkward, just can't even begin talking about Sam without Constantine wanting to pop out. But he's a good kid. He's a little annoying, but I think they're all that's part of just Constantine loves it, and it's part of their system. That's just it's a personality trait that they all have. They're all kind of annoying. I get irritated by a lot of people, but I can tolerate them, so that's all that matters. And I don't have much to say about Sam and them. I just know that he makes Constantine happy, and I know that they're yeah, he's he's really close. He's got words to say, but we're sick. Him trying to do his British accent when we're sick is gonna sound really bad. So I'm just gonna say, since this is kind of supposed to be a celebration video, I just wanted to mention that I don't mind Daxon that much. I wish we'd have been able to capture that a little bit more for you guys on camera. That it was never a hate. It was just very much like, I can't trust you. I don't trust anyone with her. Doesn't matter what gender they are. People are bad and they do bad things, and it's my job to make sure that we don't get hurt again. So I let my guard down, and I let them in, and it's been pretty okay. I know that Constantine's happy with Sam, and Katie's done a pretty okay job with the 3 people that she has in her life. He is so close. I'm trying real hard, guys. Oh my god. I'm fighting you so hard. He's trying. He's so close. He's like right there. But almost. You almost got there, but I won't talk about Sam anymore. He's a good kid, and I know that Constantine and Sam are going to be making videos on I don't know, videos. That's the point. When we move, we're going to be doing videos at least twice a week. And you guys get to be along for the journey to see how ex-persecutors become good people. I don't know if you can hear that in a voice that is so bizarre. Oh. Yeah. They get to see, actually I don't think the camera picks up on it very well. But, you get to see ex-persecutors become good people. They're not bad people, they just... Tom is a little rough around the edges, but I hope that you guys can see what I see in him, and I hope that other people in our systems can learn to work together, because this is life, and we're going to be together for a very long time, for the rest of our life. That seems such a long time. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Somebody upset Constantine. He is just... oof. He wants to talk about Sam. Yeah. We're gonna have our introduction videos coming out in 2020. We're gonna have our partner system do some videos. There's some introductions and some more family vlogs. Maybe on YouTube. I don't know. We have a lot planned together, and I don't want it to seem like we're putting it out because partner systems are a big thing. Like we've been together 5 years. You don't understand. Like, I know there's other systems that are with systems that have been together even longer, but when we joined these DID groups, I was like, let's not talk about Daxon. You know, Daxon's system just got a name this year, and it's a cute little play on ours because we're the Nightfall system, and then they're the Risen Eclipse system, and it's stupid and it's cute, and I love them very much. I've loved seeing Damien warm up to Daxon and them, and I've loved seeing Constantine and Sam seeing them yeah, he won't let me say the word, but I wish we'd been able to document that, just not for you guys, but also for us, so we could have that to look back on and be like, look where we started and look where we are, because we've gone through so much in this year, in the past 5 years, and it's just been a wonderful, hectic journey, and next year begins an amazing new chapter in our lives together, and I want to capture those memories as often as I can, but also take a step back from Instagram and YouTube and everything, and just live in those moments with them, and just remind myself, you know, where we were when we got together to where we are now, because had we not fallen in love, that seems so bizarre to say, like, I'm sure we'll talk about it in a future video about how we got together, but had we not, like I said, let's make this work, make some sacrifices, learn some new coping skills, meet some new people, embrace people. And I, like, when we started dating, like, Sam was just the annoying British kid. He was Sam, but he didn't know he was Sam. And Daxon just thought he was crazy because he had to deal with Tom and Jack and them, and they didn't work together as a system. And then we kind of helped with that. And I think finding out that he was a system really was the stepping stone to where we are. That was the first step, and it was a gamble. Like, I don't think that really works out often enough for systems, for people who have BPD and DID, to find somebody who is just as, at the time that we met, late 2014, unstable mentally and emotionally, and both of us being emotionally and mentally unstable, somehow holding each other up and not necessarily fixing each other, but finding a way around all the chaos and making it make sense and putting all the broken pieces together. Oh, Constantine just said something that really hit me. Oh man, why did you say that? I don't want to cry on camera. He said something. Oh my god. Oh. Fuck, I'm so glad I have Damien just to be like, boop, nope, no tears, we're good. Oh my god, that hit me hard. Holy shit, that was just, yeah. Put all the broken pieces together. I don't know what else to say. God, I have to go. I'm like crazy emotional now. I'm gonna cry. Oh my god, I have something in my eye. We've been on so many adventures together, and there's so many more to go on in the future, and I wanna share that with you guys and teach you that love does exist, and it isn't picture perfect. It's not like a happy fairy tale and what you read in the books and see on TV. It's not perfect, but I want people who are struggling with BPD and DID and just anything to know, like, just because you're not normal and you're not perfect to somebody else doesn't mean that you aren't capable of loving and being loved and being in a happy, healthy relationship. And that's what these past 5 years represent. We've been through hell. We've been through people telling us that it's not going to work. Being told by him, by very, very skeptical and pissed off, angry persecutor Tom, that I was just another girl, that I was going to break his heart, that I was going to leave, and that they were going to end it all. And that's what those first 6 months represented, an expiration date. And we made it past that. And I don't know at what point Sam was just like, well, damn, you proved me wrong. She is good for you. And I don't know at what point Tom was like, I'm gonna stop being the angry voice of doubt and anger, and frustration, and a persecutor. He is still a persecutor, but he's come a long way, and I'm so thankful that he has his own. He is his own person now. He's not just that angry monster that Daxon thought he was. He's still angry. He's still scary. But I know that he loves me, and I know it confuses the hell out of Daxon and Sam and them that I love Tom, but I genuinely love every single person in the Risen Eclipse system. I haven't spent enough time with everybody, even in these 5 years that we've been together, and there's a lot of us that they haven't even met. But I know in the next 5 years, maybe we'll be closer and even more united. We'll be married. And by our 10-year anniversary together, it'll have been our technically 3-year anniversary married, if I can math right, which Lord knows I can't math good. But yeah, it's... I don't know what I was gonna say. Constantine said something sweet and I lost it, but hopefully we can capture a little bit more of these these very vague pieces I've been putting out in this video, put it into their own little mini series of explanations, and then paint you guys a picture that makes more sense and is inspiring to someone. Because I want you to meet him, and I want you guys to hopefully see not just the good, but also the hectic, just insanity that is living with mental illness, because that's the story I want to paint. I don't want to paint this picture perfect, happy life. I want you guys to see the ups and the downs and see that you can make stuff like this work despite all the odds, despite people telling you that it's not worth it. Daxon is the best. He's my best friend. He is Rose and Fish's dad, and Tom and Jack are both very special to me in their own ways. Jack calls me his wife. Tom, he's still warming up to the idea. He's thrown that word out occasionally and rages whenever we would play Overwatch. And he'd get mad at the other team, and he's like, well, at least my wife's a good healer. You'd just be so sassy, and just... He has a harder time expressing his emotions, but I've learned a lot by being with them, learning to love someone with antisocial personality disorder. Typing him a message so he doesn't call me in this video, but maybe this year, 2020, Daxon will actually get diagnosed properly by someone who doesn't just want to be like, yep, this is what's wrong with you, you know, and we can get a therapist. Not that we need one, but I think everybody can benefit from one every now and then, and learn to be more cohesive. Two systems, as I've always said, two systems, one family. I'll talk a little bit more about my dynamic with everybody in his system, and hopefully they'll be able to talk about their dynamics with us, you know. But I'm looking forward to next year and you seeing more into our lives as two systems that have found love in the most unlikely of places. It happened by accident, but it was the best accident ever. And I gotta say, Constantine was absolutely 110% right when he said, I think my crazy will get along with yours just fine. Because Daxon had said, I'm just crazy, you don't understand, and inserted all of these things that we totally understand. So it was just like, oh no, but we do. And we were right when we said that we loved him. And I don't know when I said it, but it's really early. But here we are. And it's been never one without the other for the past 5 years. I don't know how to end this video. I'm gonna see Daxon today. I'm gonna upload this. It's gonna look and sound awful because it's still being recorded off my phone, and my editing program is on my other laptop, which is just somewhere. It was shipped off on the 3rd to be fixed, and it has never returned home, so hopefully it didn't get lost. I don't know, but I'll see you guys, and I'll see Daxon. I know he's probably watching this, and I know Sam's probably watching with him, because Constantine's a really big trigger for him, but I love you, and I love all of our fans. I love just all the amazing support that we've gotten since we started this channel, and since we started our relationship, and just I don't know what to say. So bye guys, I look forward to 2020.